really all that customized. It was more of a I just threw. God dang on. There we go.
Make yourself appear taller, Alex.
Damn right. I should really put this table like down to the lowest setting and go. There we go. Now we feel tall.
Now we feel tall.
But then now the chairs don't fit. What's going on, guys?
Hi, guys.
Just Midwest Things. Back with the Lucy.
I keep coming back because Alex can't get enough
Probably that
of
is
the istest.
of the istest. Oh dear God.
We're gonna see what kind of hate speech we can get out of him today.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna make it hear a loud noise because this is gonna start making static here in a second.
What'd you just fart yourself for? On camera.
Oh God. I
That's
didn't.
so nasty.
No. We're back with a follow-up podcast of the RC adventure that we had, that we said we were going to have, that I uploaded too soon because the back end of that podcast was supposed to be this part of the podcast, and timings did not work no matter what we did.
We're still getting it done though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, but we're getting it done.
Right? So I just want to say, on your new upgraded quality material here, Alex, that light that's shining over here
Yeah.
from behind you
Yeah.
is giving your glasses a shadow, and it makes you look like you're mad.
Gotta hope not.
Well, we can't see it because whenever you face it, I'm assuming that it will go away. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't
Well,
do
I got.
that.
Well, I'm trying to get the quality up. It's all.
I just want to point that out. You look really mad. You're looking at me. I can't.
Do I need to turn it down maybe a little bit?
No,
Or
I mean,
turn this
if
one
it's
up?
working fine for you, I mean, we can't see it on the camera, so
Oh,
it's just directly like.
facing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Little
boy, he
nervous
looks
there.
mad.
Little nervous there.
Yeah, it's like you got fake angry eyebrows going on right now from your
Oh,
glasses.
it's like putting like on the babies, like putting the.
Yeah, the
Oh,
angry
there you go.
eyebrows,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear God. No, we're back to do a follow up on the RC adventure that we had, and the what else? And then we got some other stuff that we got to film after this.
Yeah.
It's a couple of things.
Yeah.
And then I get to show you all my new toys that I got too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't run out of time.
Oh, we won't run out of time.
Okay.
We're pretty fast talkers.
I noticed all of our podcasts are really short compared to everybody else's.
It's like we get our shit done and we leave.
I'm like, he don't like me.
No, it's just we know how to bounce off of each other real quick, and it's just we get what we want to say done,
I know.
and we're done.
Mm-hmm. We're good about this.
Yeah, but I gotta say, I got a new tattoo, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I love how you positioned that right to the camera.
Yeah, perfectly. I know.
You haven't got me my pause button yet, or my mute button.
Yeah, I that's all. That's in the works. Don't worry. I've got to. I got to get out of this room first before I can upgrade any more than what I.
Oh, you can't just get me like some simple little red button
I guess I could.
that pauses the mic?
Yeah. I love how that mic like doesn't get used over there on that side. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'll take the lavalier," because nobody knows how to stay in front of the frickin' mic.
Well, I guess you could train me.
No,
We're in training.
just get it away from you. The illusion's gone. The illusion is gone.
Because I'm special.
And I will just gladly move that over here because I could have said something very bad.
What?
And Tumblr would have went off fire.
What would you have said that would have been so bad?
I can't.
Some more hate speech. I told you he's bad about that.
Yeah. And also, we got new things. That should be on you right now. That should be on me right now. That should be on both of us right now.
Right? Do that again.
You,
Yay!
me,
Yeah?
and
Yeah.
both of us. Yeah. See, I'm trying here because like if you start going on a long monologue or whatever,
Mhm.
a long conversation, I'm going to put it strictly on you.
That's fine. I get that. I completely understand.
It's just I got to remember. Oh yeah, I got to put it back on both of us. That's the only thing. I've been practicing. I've had a couple people in here that they didn't want to be on the podcast, but I'm like, hey, let's talk in here. I got to practice. And
Right.
so I'm trying because one of the podcasts coming up, if I can get the interview, is somebody that's suffering from a depression after a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the topics that I kind of wanted to hit on with that with people, is because I've noticed that a lot of people are, like in my Facebook page and on Twitter and stuff, they're suffering from serious depression of breaking up with people, and I don't get it.
I don't understand it either. I mean, as a younger child, a teenager, I understand that.
But as an adult, it's like, move on with your life. They're done with you, move on.
Right, everybody takes their relationships so serious these days.
Well,
Whether it's serious or not.
yeah.
Everybody's so quick to say, oh, we're married. Especially, we're married on Facebook when they're not.
Yeah. Oh, God, yes.
I'm just saying, I feel like they take it a little harsh.
Yeah.
But everybody's, I guess, different wired.
Differently wired, yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are all. I mean, me and you are polar opposites.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Till we start drinking, and then it's just.
Balls to the walls.
Yeah. Then it's like people have to wrangle us in. Because once we get started, it's
We
like.
don't have to be drinking for people to wrangle us in, Alex.
Well, yeah, that one time that we were all sober, and we were over at your house, and your husband's like, "Okay, you two need to calm down." It's like, why? You and the other dude were just sitting there wrestling, but we're having loud conversations and just going back and forth and laughing. That's too much for you? What the fuck?
There's a lot of stuff that's just too much for him sometimes. But he's not that kind of. I mean, he is a very outgoing, happier kind of person, but he's not like, in your face kind of person.
Well, like when we did the little RC trek, we'll get started on that. I rode to your guys' house with him,
Right.
and it was like we had never stopped talking.
Right.
That we hadn't talked in a year.
Right.
Yeah, it was just like, hey. And then when he came over here and saw the setup, he's like, I might have to do one.
Really?
Yeah, he did say that. He said he might have to do one. He doesn't want to be on camera,
Right.
but
He'll talk to you.
he'll talk. He'll talk, and we'll talk about oddball things. Guy talk.
Yeah.
Something that I don't get, obviously, because literally there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women here right now.
Right. Well, how do you think he feels?
Oh, I know. He probably wants to shoot himself.
I'm sure he does. He just survived 2 weeks with at least 4 to 5 girls. Constant. Sorry, baby.
No, sorry. I was looking at the thing, making sure it was still. That's the only thing that's bad is I need to get another monitor that just sits right there so I can just.
You can kind of watch it. You need like a mini monitor or something.
Yeah, I can hook up my phone to it,
Mhm.
but then it looks bad because I'm constantly doing this. Then, worse. I'm just gonna have to assume that it's recording.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, well, I know you can see it.
Yeah.
As long as that red thing's up there,
Mhm.
we're good.
Okay, but I don't have any contacts in right now, so I just kind of see blurs.
But it's a blur of red.
It's a blur of red, yes.
Okay, as long as you see the blur of red, we're good. God dang. All right, so you want to get started on this, so let's get going.
I feel like these questions are so out of order. Give me a minute here.
Oh God, we gotta get now.
All right, let's see here. Ink pen. You got ink pen so I can mark these off as I go? Okay, because see, the girls helped me with these. These girls are very intelligent.
Oh God.
Right. Question number 8. Addie says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you like your adventure with us?
I'll get a 9.5. It was just we had technical issues with one of the trucks.
Right.
And
Well, that, like I said, it happens.
it happened. I mean, you gotta expect stuff to break.
Right.
I mean, they're designed to go through hell and keep chugging, and eventually, shit wears out.
Right. No, it does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Doesn't mean it's abused or anything, but stuff does eventually. Just like your regular car, parts wear out.
Yeah, just
So
like
many miles on it.
Well, we live in a dimension of decay, is the best terminology I know of. Everything breaks eventually.
Yep. Zoe asked, if you bought an expensive RC car, do you think it would be worth the money?
depends on what you want to do with it. If you want to, be the king of kings and, be, I'm the best there ever was because you've got the money. Okay, if that's for you, that's fine. But I'm like your husband. I want to build something that is better than that $3,000 to $4,000 machine where I've only spent $500 on mine. It may have used parts in it, but it's still good parts.
Right.
And I want to build something that, it's like I just kicked your ass just by pure skill alone.
True.
And that's what I'd be more into. But then again, I'm also a tightwad.
You're a tightwad. I feel like, sometimes you can drop all that money in a car and it's still not going to make you a better driver.
Yeah, there is a definite. That's one thing I will say. There is definite freaking skill involved in this because I was like, oh, it's just gotta go up a rock, and here I am. I'm going, My problem is I got to invert the steering. Is what I'm gonna have to do.
It took him a little bit to get used to that, which it did me too, Alex. Don't worry.
Because when I want to go forward, I was trying to go. The trigger it triggers forward this way. I was trying to go this way.
Right.
And it's like, no, you can't do that. So I'd have to have inverted controls on that.
Which I was the same way in the beginning. It took me a minute to get used to it. But like I said, if you hold your because most people hold the remote I don't have the remote here, but it's like steering wheel's on this side and the
triggers on that. Yeah, I was trying to do.
I hold it like this and steer with the steering wheel facing me.
So that way you know which way to turn. That's
right.
Yeah. And I knew which way to turn. That wasn't the problem. It was literally the throttle.
The trigger, yeah.
The trigger, because I don't know. I guess I'm just weird, but you can customize those. That's one thing I noticed is that you can customize those controllers to do anything.
Yeah.
And there's so many different styles of.
I was gonna say there's a lot of different ones out there too.
Yeah, I saw one that I was looking at. It's thumbsticks.
Yeah, they have a lot of those.
That's probably the one I'd do best at is like, but those are 3 times as much as those steering wheel ones.
They are.
They're expensive, but that was a lot of fun on just learning on what you can and can't do on that. I think I think I'd find that more interesting is, say building something and see what it'll do. That's more my interest in it.
Right. So that would almost answer the next question. This says, what do you like more about RC, which is the crawling adventure or the mechanical aspects of it?
It's a mixture of the both. I want to build it myself. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the reason I'm not is because I ain't got the freaking room to do it.
Right. Because your hobby of podcasts have taken over your life, obviously.
Yes.
Which is fine, because our RC hobby has taken over our life as well.
Yeah, so you get where I'm coming from on this. Right. And it's the, I want to see what it can do. I want to get out there and adventure. I want to see I want to be out in the country. Because I'm a country boy at heart. I like being out in the country. But when it comes to being at home, I like my in-town. And the only reason is because of the internet. I hate to say it. That's a bad excuse. Yeah, but what my hobbies involve the internet, and so I kind of need a good base internet to do it.
I feel like you need a weekend getaway cabin.
Yeah, something like that.
To take you back to where your heart belongs.
Yeah, which speaking of weekends, I was told today that we would be going to 2 shifts only. That I have to go back on second shift. Yeah.
I'm confused. So no more night shifts?
No more night shift.
At all?
At all. Just one person there to answer phones.
So no more evening podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
So when are you going to do podcasts?
Well, I'd get 2 days off.
Oh.
But my problem is I would stay up until, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Right.
And then we're working 5 nines. every
I'm
week.
just trying to figure out when we're going to do podcasts.
Yeah, that's well.
You're over here discussing your hours, and I'm like, oh, God, we can't do
No,
podcasts.
no. Every other weekend I get a weekend off.
Oh, so we could still do one every other weekend.
Yeah,
No more one a week kind of thing.
yeah. Which we've been failing at.
Well, it's summer, too, so.
Yeah, it'll be a little easier now. God, that sounds so bad coming through the headphones.
I was trying to be quiet because I noticed on my last podcast, every time I take a drink, that would be like.
Yeah.
So I was trying to suck quietly.
God damn it. Oh, you're married to that, Randy.
Obviously, I'm not good at that. So. Oh, God.
Okay, next question. Next question.
What do you think the requirements are to enjoy this hobby? Like, who would be a good fit for this hobby?
Somebody with patience.
You think?
Patience, yeah. Because it's just like everything else in the world. You got to have a little patience, but if you want something, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to be a driving queen or you want to be the guy that builds it, those parts are small.
Right.
And those parts are very, very finicky. Because, I watched your husband change motor out, and it took him a while. It took him
Right,
about
yeah,
half
it
hour,
takes a
45
little bit.
minutes to solder 2 wires, basically.
Well, they're tiny little delicate wires, too.
Yeah. But as soon as they're soldered on there, you ain't got to worry about them.
Right.
You shouldn't have to worry about them. Let me rephrase
Stuff
that.
happens. Unexplainable stuff.
Sticks go up there. See, the way I'd build mine, it'd be, you guys would make fun of me, but it'd be.
I don't think we'd make fun of you. We'd either A, we'd laugh with you, or B, we'd be in amazement, and we'd be laughing because of the amazement.
Yeah, because like on the cars, it's literally nothing. It's just you take it off and it's open.
It's like a base kind of with
Yeah.
opening. Yeah.
Yeah. I would make little skid plates.
Right.
So
I was
sticks-
thinking that would be a good, because it's the Jeep bodies that have the metal underneath. So like when you like a metal skid plate or whatever
Yeah.
underneath the full size Jeeps.
Yeah.
I was thinking that might be something that would be good to add into an RC car, but I'm not sure why they haven't. So I'm wondering if there isn't a
It's a
reason
weight.
why.
It's probably weight.
Well, you want some weight though, so. And
Yeah,
a
but
lot of these guys have really heavy crawlers too. What was it? We seen Brandon there. How much did he say his truck weighed? His truck weighed
Are
a
you
lot.
supposed to say that name?
Yeah, Brandon's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, Brand.
Remember, Brandon was the guy we saw at Pink Rock. He was the one driving the orange car in the video in the last ones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
His truck was really heavy though.
Yeah, it was 16 pounds.
Yeah, so see, some weight ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, and probably having it down more on the base would keep
Right.
it up.
Because his went better than me and Randy's did. I mean, if you watched it,
Yeah, his crawled just fine.
he's got skill though.
Yeah, and he also was methodical. Where
Right.
we were, all three of us were like, let's just hit it as hard as we can and see what happens.
Well, Randy's a little methodical too, whereas I'm just like, can I do this? I'm gonna try it. Nope, I can't. Okay, can I do this? No, okay. But I'm still kind of, like I said, I'm still in the learning process of what is and is not capable.
Yeah.
I see stuff and go, oh yeah, my truck will pick it right up that. No.
Well, like that one that Randy was trying to get up, and he's like, oh, I couldn't get up over it, and you're just like,
Right.
you stood there for 20 minutes,
And
and
I
you
did it,
got
though.
over that. It took 20 minutes, but by
I don't think
God,
it was 20 minutes. It was more like 10. But
it felt like 20 because I was
I'm
standing there.
sure.
I was standing there. I didn't have any memory on my phone.
Right.
And that's why there wasn't that much more video, is because I ran out of memory. Guess what? I've got 2 cameras now.
He's not running out anymore.
I got 2 cameras and 4 memory cards. Trust me.
Right.
It ain't happening. And a
Ton of batteries.
box of batteries that go in the... Yeah. Wait until you lift this bag. You're going to go... It's heavy. It's a pain. But I want to make videos too.
Right. You want to go out away from the desk
Yeah.
and make live shots.
The beautiful folding table.
We're calling it a desk.
Well, until Randy gets done with my top.
You need to message Randy and tell him to get on your top.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have near the echo.
I think he's done forgot.
Yeah, he probably has, which is fine. Which I still need to go look at that moped.
Right.
Which I'll do that Thursday when I get up. Get that because I have 12 hours to kill.
There you go.
Yeah, because this is going to go up tomorrow. Whatever
Tomorrow.
day that is. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Would you keep your RC car body stock, or would you personalize it to make it your own?
It depends on what I'm going to do with it. If it's like, if I'm going to G6 or whatever, that one that you went to,
Mm-hmm.
probably not. I'd keep it stock for that. And if it's like I'm trying to show it off a little bit,
They do have a show and shine there.
yeah, I would switch bodies out then. Yeah, if it's a show and shine,
So
Yeah.
you'd make two bodies. You'd
Yeah.
take two bodies and make one personalized and keep one stock.
yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
That gets the shit beat out of it.
Right. That's really not a bad idea. I had never thought of that, but
Yeah. Which I still need to look up the body that you wanted.
I know I'm still I think I'm just so attached to my own Pinkie Pie that
That's the name of it. Whether you want it to or
Right.
not, you even call it now.
right. I love my Pinkie Pie, you pieist. All right. Would you have one constant RC or would you have more than one? Like how many RC cars would you like to have? And how would you choose which one to run?
Ooh, who thought of that one? You?
Addie.
Oh God.
See, it's not just a me and Randy thing. These kids are involved too.
Yeah, I noticed that out on the trip. She's like, can I play? Can I try? And
Can I
it's
drive?
like-
Can I drive? Mom, is it my turn? Can I go? Can I go? Can I do this?
Yeah, she drove it back, didn't she?
Yeah, she drove it here and there a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to share when I'm sharing with you and her and I'm trying to drive and
It perfectly understandable. Oh God, that is a question.
yeah, she's smart, ain't she?
So how many would I have?
Or would
I'll-
you? I think what she's saying, are you going to be like Randy and have multiple different ones? Or are you going to be like her mommy and have just one constant car?
I think I'd have two.
I think you'd have two.
Yeah, one with the cheater wheels on it. You know, the 2.2s on there. Just be like, I just want to see if anything can go through this.
Most of the time, if others won't go through it, a vehicle with a 2.2 will.
2.2 wheels will.
Or 2.2 tires will.
There you go. I'd and then I'd get the 1.9s or the. Yeah, it would, but more than likely, yeah, two.
So, would your choice be between hard bodies or the flexible plastic bodies? Because apparently they're all plastic. It's just one's really hard plastic and the other one's flexible plastic, the lighter weight plastic. Like Randy's blue Toyota is apparently hard plastic, but now my Jeep is
That's soft plastic.
it flexes. Yes.
The stock body would be the one that just looks plain Jane. That'd be the one that I run, and then the one for like the show and shines would be the hard, because I think those look better.
I do have to agree. I think they do look more
Realistic,
realistic.
yeah.
They do.
Yeah, that's what I'd go for is that. So
Oh, here's another one that's from Addie. Well, let me go back to this question here real quick. And on this question, I wrote down that I learned a lot about the parts because I was asking Randy questions for you, stuff I didn't know. So I actually learned quite a bit about my RC car, his RC car. But you got to talk to Randy and Brandon, and you talked to Chris a little bit, but I don't think he explained anything to you. What did you learn from Randy and the other guys mechanically, and did they explain more to you than I did?
yes, I learned quite a bit on how they work and that how much stuff can be actually added onto it, because you can get 2-speed in there. I didn't know that. I thought it was just you can get one. I kind of figured, but they have actual shiftable transfer cases in them. One of the guys that one guy,
Brandon was the one that was there crawling with his wife and his daughter
then the other guy,
on the what do you call that
dune
thing?
buggy.
Dune buggy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my Turpin.
I talked to him a little bit, and it was he said he has run gas before,
Right.
on that, and that's when we got on the subject of the gas on why people don't run it more. It's because they got too much power.
It could be.
Because he goes, you can get up on an incline, hit that, and it just flips right over. Where if you got the electrical, it takes a little bit, and the wheels start going slower, and it makes it up.
Right.
So
I also feel like batteries are more environmentally.
depends on what they are. If it's lithium, they aren't environmentally friendly.
Right, but it's not us going and buying gas, and then the gas, being released back into the air, and
Yeah, I get that. As long, and I hope you guys do recycle. Like, if you do get a crap battery, recycle it.
I don't think we've ever had a crap battery.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Mm,
We'll bring them to you to let you recycle them, because I don't know what you do with them.
Yeah, all my batteries, even those batteries right there, I put in a separate spot and I recycle them.
Well, I'll just bring them to you.
Yeah. Well, we got at work, we got people that pick up batteries, and I just like, you guys use these too? He goes, yeah, we'll do that. So I started putting them in there with them,
That works.
with car batteries. And he's like, yeah, we'll take them. I want them properly disposed of because they're bad for the environment.
I'm sure they are, but like I said, we've never had a bad battery, so I don't really know.
Yeah, recycle your batteries.
Recycle your
I'm
batteries.
sure the hobby shops will take them and be like, oh, okay, well, we can dispose of these correctly.
I don't really know. That's not
That'd be a good question to find out.
right.
Do a little bit more research because I know we ain't only gonna have 2 podcasts of the RC stuff.
No, because this is a never-ending life cycle for me, just like Alex's never-ending life cycle of podcasts.
Oh yeah, because I looked at my iTunes feed. I was like, oh, I got a lot of music on here. Oh wait, these aren't music. This ain't music. It's all podcasts that I listen to.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, because I enjoy conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a conversationalist than I am a listening of
Right.
music.
You get involved in a conversation, whether you're talking or not, and you just go so deep into it.
Mm-hmm. I look at the small details, the big details, and
Whereas I'm that way with music. Like, I can go so far into music and I don't even know what's going on around me, so.
yeah. Sorry, I had to make sure we were.
I heard that
recording.
lid too, so I don't want to hear you saying anything about my cup of drink over here.
Yeah, but at least I was like, way down here.
Yeah, and then you
instead
put
of
it on and it's like. I can't! It's attached right below my mouth.
Yeah, well, if you'd use the real mic.
Do you want me to use the real mic? You want
No.
to turn it on? Well, go for it.
No, that means I gotta unplug everything.
Oh, I was going to say, all right, bring it on, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Addie here. Addie says, did you learn about brushless and brushed? What's the difference?
Yes, I already knew what that was, so
Right.
that was fine.
What? Coming from a 10-year-old.
That's a good question. I'm gonna give her a crab cake.
She deserves some. Yeah.
Yeah, she deserves a crab cake because I know she likes crab cakes, doesn't she?
I don't think she likes crab.
Oh well, I'm allergic to it, so I can't eat it.
So he's going to give it to her.
Like, eat it anyway.
Oh, boy.
Well, you're remember that night that we went to the casino?
Uh-huh.
And Randy was sitting there just eating them legs,
Oh, yeah.
legs. A little bit of juice got on me, and I didn't know it.
Did you break out?
I broke out all around here because it hit
Oh,
me.
boy.
It hit me in the neck. All rash right here.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Not the rash, the fact that he can't eat crab legs.
Yeah, well, it's even worse with strawberries. Strawberries will kill me.
Really?
Yeah. There you go, you sadistic person, you. I almost said another word.
He's a statisticist.
Sadistic. Don't. All right, next question.
No, what's the difference? She wants you to tell us what's the difference between brushed and brushless.
I don't know. I just know how they work.
Okay.
There's one has the magnet turns with one,
Right.
and the other one doesn't.
Doesn't. Correct.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I know this. It's just let me.
I think it's something like that. It may be the other way backwards, but yeah, you're close.
Yeah, I know. Look, if I took them apart,
You
I
know
would
the
know.
difference.
I know
Right.
the difference. I'm one of them guys that I know how shit works. I just can't explain it. I cannot explain it to you. It's just I know how to do it. Does that make sense?
Right. So would you be willing to be a part of our hobby if you didn't already have your podcast hobby? would this be something you could see yourself falling in so deep like we do?
I could see myself going broke doing it, yeah.
I could see myself going. You're like, I could see myself eating ramen noodles for the rest of my life.
I can see myself going broke doing it. Because once I get enthralled into something, and it's like one of them bugs that I can't let go of.
Right. But this could very easily be something like that for you.
Oh, easily. And I'm trying to find the best wording here. That's why I do the podcasts, because I've got mostly everything that I need to do a podcast correctly, to make it look good and all that fun stuff. It would probably destroy me financially, because I'd be like, oh, new stuff, and go and buy it.
Be like, oh, Axial's released a new car. Oh, Fantera's got a new one too. Let's just drop a couple grand.
Yeah, and
I gotta have them.
Yeah, and it's not a hobby that you can make money with. You can if you got good at it and you would stay with it.
I don't feel like there would be money to be profitable. Like, there's buying, selling, trading, bartering. I mean, all that going on constantly. But I don't feel like you could make enough to sustain yourself with it.
No, I could possibly start making enough to
Could
sustain.
possibly. But your people got to share this. Share his podcast.
Yeah, share it, because, and ask questions. That's
Right.
the whole purpose of this.
Comment, share.
Yeah, because it's fun. It's something that, we need, that it's a neutral topic. It's not like transgenderism or anything like that. It's a hobby. Let's talk about it. What are your hobbies? We can ask that too.
I want to know about other hobbies besides RC, because that's all I know is RC hobby.
If you collect rocks, let's talk about rocks. I mean, I had Jeff on here.
Yeah.
I got a few questions about it. People messaged me and they're like, well, hey, can we get, and I, talked to him about it, because I don't want to get it out there yet on what they asked, because I want to go through, because I'm going through Jeff first, because, he's part of the project too.
Right.
And that's the hardest part of this, is like, okay, I can talk to this person about this, I can talk about this person about this, and then it's like, okay, I got to keep this totally to myself, and got to spring it on you. And yeah, you don't want to look at my computer right now and all the notes I've got.
I want you to spring some stuff on me about RC.
I don't have anything right now.
I don't feel like very many people is very interested in this.
It doesn't matter.
I feel like they should be, though.
Yeah, and people should, and that's why, and that's part of the thing is, part of this is, it's the grind. You got to grind it out. It's like an MMO. You got to just grind.
I don't know what an MMO is.
Skyrim.
Mm.
Playing Skyrim. You know how Randy would just grind, just play it and just be going through, like, you could tell just the motions of it. That's grinding. Or Pokemon.
I do know how to grind.
I don't care.
I can sand, too.
Smart ass. But, it's you got to build, essentially. You got to build up to it. It's not going to be just an overnight sensation. It's like these big YouTubers. They were doing it for years before they finally got big. The Joe Rogan podcast, it was only getting like, I think 10,000. He was already a name, but his podcast didn't start taking off until.
So we need you to hit that share button, guys.
Yeah, do it. My medical marijuana one, people are sharing the shit out of that one.
Are they?
Yeah.
I haven't even got to finish it. I started it.
Yeah, what'd you think of it so far?
It's okay so far.
Yeah.
I'm kind of neutral on that whole topic, so
I am too. It's just like, just fucking legalize it already.
Right.
Just get it done.
I mean, you look at states like Colorado and stuff where it is legal, and I mean, look at how much good stuff they've accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? I just read something. They were buying something new with all the tax they collected off of it.
Yeah, the schools are getting better,
Yeah.
but the thing with that though, and I forgot to put this, wait until you're at least 18 to start smoking it though.
Right.
It's not, or hell, even 21.
Right.
I would say that. Wait till you're at least
Alcohol and
21.
weed, same time.
Yeah, because
For your brain to be fully developed. And,
it's about 24, 25.
Right.
So, and people don't need to smoke it every day. That's the biggest thing is they're like, oh, it's legal now. I get to smoke it whenever I want. It's like, no. Do it every once
It's
in a while.
recreational. That means in moderation. Everything's good in moderation. Ain't that what they always said?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why alcohol is still legal. But prohibition, I get it. I get it. We don't want to go through the sins of the past.
And I feel like there's nothing wrong with alcohol in moderation.
Yeah. If you get drunk once a year,
You're fine.
you're not.
As
or
long as you can control yourself that one
or
time a
once
year.
once every couple of months. Okay, you're fine. No big deal. So you want to have a drink. I was getting to the point though, and I'll be full. It was getting to the point where I was almost drinking a fifth every night, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm done.
And I don't see anything wrong with, like, one bottle of Smirnoff a night or just a drink, but I don't see the point in being smashed every day of your life.
Yeah, just a Southern Comfort on the rocks.
Just
every
a
couple.
glass.
Yeah, just a small glass. Not
Right, like a shot glass or whatever, but I don't see the point in the whole bottle.
Yeah, no, I was getting to the point. When I went to go pick up that bottle, that fifth, and I was like, oh, well, the pint ain't doing it no more. And I was like, I'll just buy a fifth, and it'll last me a couple days. I picked up that fifth and went, nope, I'm done. And I haven't touched it since.
Well, that's good, though.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Every day it's I want a beer.
Mm-hmm.
I want something. But, and that's why I still haven't done it is because I want it. I don't need it. There was... Oh, sorry. Reverse that. It's still... my body's still saying to this day, I need that drink. When I want the drink, then
Right.
I'll have a drink.
Right.
But until then, not going to happen. All right, next question.
I think we've went through most of them already. We're just too fast at this, Alex.
Yeah? Yeah? Well.
Okay. What other hobbies could you include with the RC hobby? Besides the basic, hiking. We already discussed arrowhead hunting. Obviously, you could do some bird watching, tree. If you're one of the people that goes through and looks at trees and mark off what trees you know, and
Yeah. Oh, what else?
rock searching.
Fishing.
You're right. I had honestly thought about that earlier. It'd be nice to go to Amadon. You could maybe do fishing and RCing and swimming and...
Yeah, I mean, they're whatever you can do. Because, I mean, technically, it's like, okay, well, you like also trail riding. Like with four-wheelers and side-by-sides. Throw those in the back, take them out there, then have them rock crawl.
Mm-hmm.
And, you get to enjoy nature regardless without damaging it severely.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing is just people need to get outside.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with this country is nobody wants to go outside. I can't say nothing. I'm one of them.
I was going to say, I went outside and weed eated yesterday, and I came in and took a shower, and I'm like, I'm done. I didn't leave until I could left to come here. I've been inside for I don't know how long.
Weed. Oh, that's the thing I love about living in an apartment.
What?
I don't have to do any of that crap.
I generally like yard work.
I used to, and then I got to the point where I've been in an apartment for 6 years now.
So it's nice for you to not have to do any of
Yeah,
it.
now it's just like I don't really care.
But I like to watch my stuff grow. I like to plant flowers and...
Yeah. I mean, well, here's another hobby that you could put into it. You could build a backyard rock crawling for these things, and then you could plant out there with it too. Like,
Well, we could, but I don't want my yard destroyed.
well, no, I'm saying like if you got a big enough yard.
We had already discussed that, and I done shut it down at my house.
Yeah, but well, there's a difference between making it look good and Randy's standards. Am I wrong?
No.
I love you, Randy.
Randy just
Normal
don't care.
normal standards, your standards, right here. This is your standards. I love you like a brother. Need to work on your standards.
Except for his woman standards, okay?
Yeah, your woman standards is fine, but your give a shit meter on inanimate objects, it's down there, buddy. It's way the fuck down there.
And it's not not all inanimate objects, because like things that he thinks is absolutely great, other people look at it and go, trash.
Yeah.
You know. But,
Well, look at his Mazda.
hey,
He sees potential in it where other
he
people are
has.
like,
You ought to see it now. It's come a long way, Alex, since we did our last one.
really?
Yeah.
Does it have a bumper on it now?
Yes, it does.
Is it sanded down yet?
No,
All right then.
but he's got new rims.
New tires yet?
I don't know if they're tires. I don't know.
God. Has he thought about getting a new top yet for it?
Yeah, he has. He's looking into it.
All right, right on.
He's painted the hood.
Oh, he's already painted the hood.
Yeah, he's painted the Rising Sun on it.
Oh, so he is actually legitimately gonna probably take this one the whole way.
Right. It's just, it takes time and money and bigger money than an RC car takes. And
Yeah, but
there's the car and the RCs and
and that's the thing that I get that I was worried about is if I get into this hobby or get into another hobby, then I'm gonna have two hobbies fighting each other.
right.
And I can see Randy just likes mechanical stuff.
No, he likes to build stuff.
Yeah, mechanically.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, well, I want to build this, but I also want to do this. And then it's like, in my mind, I have a one-track mind because I have 15 things going on at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I've got work, podcast, solo cast, and 15 million other things going on, and I hate it. I like just being able to relax whenever I want to. And now it's like...
I'm lazy. I just do nothing but relax.
Not me anymore. Between editing for other people's videos and... Yeah.
I feel like you dove in way too fast, too far, too deep.
Yeah, but I'm starting to level out now. Now it's
Are you?
getting easier. And really, if I went to this full time, just sitting in here editing videos for people, I'd probably make more money than where I work now.
Do you think you could keep your ass glued to a chair all day, though?
I've done it before, and I've been doing it. Literally, I get up at 3 o'clock, and my ass is sitting in here editing, writing scripts for my solo casts. Yeah, I write scripts. Yeah, you can't believe that, can you? Now I got to write scripts for it. That medical marijuana one was full scripted.
I need to finish it then.
Yeah, I did a full script. You can see me looking at the... Hold on. Full script.
Wow.
Yep.
I see that.
Yep. I had to do it because I was like, because I kept looking and it's like, okay, I watched a couple more of my videos again. I'm like, nope, I got to fix this.
I seem to think you got better with the editing on that one, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't so cut, jump, cut like
Yeah.
the one before that one.
Yeah, that one was sloppily done, but I was also on my, I think I'd been up for 24 hours. Yeah. When I was editing, I was trying to get that one done because I've got a schedule for myself. I shoot day, then I edit because I have to edit the other guys' videos, and then I can edit mine. And I was just like, I'm already on a roll. Let's keep it going. And that's what I did, is I just kept it going. Also, you like the wall better now? Look a little bit cleaner, neater?
Yeah.
Yeah. I removed all the posters.
Right? You still got one behind me, though.
Yeah. Well,
We have partial poster behind me.
yeah.
I feel like you need to move it over this way a little bit.
Yeah, then it'll look
So it'll be better in the shot if you look back there.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Or just take it out completely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
just-
guys? It's cutting half his poster off back there. Well, wrong way. This way. There you go. I'm inverted in the brain, too.
It's okay. And then you can, now you got me. Ah.
Hey, look. He's kind of cute up close, guys.
Don't lie to the people. For God's sakes, don't lie to them.
You was really ornery to me the last time we did a podcast.
You were honorary to me, too.
But my food was not completely developed, and my brain don't work well when I'm on a full stomach. You deserve it.
Yeah. So any other questions that we have on there?
Do you have any other places in mind that we could go? Any other places that I haven't mentioned? Like,
Oh, towards Ironton.
we've been over to Elephant Rocks and stuff. And, what is that other place over there by Elephant Rocks? The Shut-Ins or something.
Johnson Shut-Ins.
Yeah, we've been there.
There's another place just before you get to Ironton.
Mill Creek. Or, Mill Stream Gardens.
Yeah, the Mill Streams.
I haven't got anybody go there. I've been there. I was younger. But I haven't got any of the guys to go with me there.
Yeah, we could go there. God, I wish I lived in I still wish I kind of lived on that county road out off of 72.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great place to do it. There's another place in Fredericktown. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it was about like Amadon. But I think it's private land now. I think the guy bought it.
Because I know there's Marble Creek on E Highway, and we haven't been there, but it's somewhere I'd like to go and try. Because, like, when you get going down towards my parents' house down there, there's Rock Palm Mountain and stuff. That's all government land.
Yeah.
But it's kind of uncharted territory, I believe.
I know where you're talking. I'm just trying to remember. It's been a while since I've done just, cruising the back roads with a 6-pack of beer, and it's been a while. Been a long time. Well, about 10 years.
So you've never been anywhere or went anywhere as a child or as an adult and seen anything that looked like it could be a good rock crawling place?
You got to remember, first of all, I came here as a freshman.
Okay, but you're from Illinois, too.
Yeah. There's nothing over in Illinois.
That's right, it's flatland. It's cornfields.
It's Budweiser billboards and cornfields, and the
gotcha.
entire time you're driving, especially when you got to go to frickin' Chicago, it's like, I need to make some moonshine. That's all you think the entire time. That's all I think. Because of all the corn and the alcohol signs. Because they'll have Jack Daniels, Budweiser. It's like, yeah, this state is so depressing that I do need a drink.
I get it.
Actually, there was one spot that I found, but they're kind of assholes, and you don't really. I know them, but I haven't talked to them in a few years, so it couldn't be. But they had beautiful rock formations there. But actually, I think it'd be too hard even on the RC cars, because like most of it's like this.
I don't think there's anything that's too hard on the RC cars.
Yeah, but the drop off is
Mine. Okay, not my car, but Chris Turpin had the SCX 10.2 before I bought it, and I drove his, and he told me to try to break it, do everything I could to break it. I don't know if he was like testing it or what he was doing, but he said, "We're trying to break this car, so you're not gonna hurt it." I mean, and we're talking this car. We went up. I was too afraid to do it because I just knew this car was gonna break. I mean, he drove it up this cliff, and I mean, he gunned it. And I don't even know how far down it was. That truck was still running. Not all RC cars are that way.
Yeah, no, God no. Oh, what was it?
Do you guys have an idea of good rocky places we could go? I'd love to hear them.
Yeah, give us suggestions, because I'm trying to think, and I'm drawing blanks right now.
And I don't care how far away I got to go to get there either. I mean, a good weekend adventure away is always fun too.
Well, yeah, you can also always go camping while you're doing it. Speaking of hobbies, you
Like
can always go camping.
We did that with Recon. Actually, Mike and Randy just bought a camper, or Mike bought a camper. It's sitting in our front yard now with a trailer, and they're going to fix it up to go camping so we can go RC crawling while we're camping.
Hey, that works. I mean,
we're going to take it to Recon next year.
As long as it's warmer.
Well, that first year we went to Recon, it was hot. I got sunburnt really badly.
Which is weird, because you're pretty dark-skinned comparatively.
No, actually, I'm about as white. I used to be pale. Like, I was, like, clear.
Oh, yeah, you were.
It's just now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to get more... My color, I guess, is coming through. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you got this pasty white guy.
Right, I used to be pastier than you.
Yeah, but I also wear long sleeves year-round.
True.
Which people find that weird. It's like, no, I stay cooler when I have my long sleeves on. And then that one, what was it, 2 years ago, I finally went swimming without a shirt on. Oh, that was a mistake.
Because he's pasty.
No, I even put sunscreen on, and it still was like, because it was every hour I was putting sunscreen back on, and I still burnt to a crisp. It was bad. It was bad. But I got a nice tan afterwards. I look good.
Really? Because I used to just burn and turn pale, white, clear again. But now it's like every time I get a little bit of sun, I'm starting to get darker and darker and darker.
Yeah, which is weird because you've always been dark-headed too.
Right.
Yeah, you might be anemic.
I was anemic for a very long time.
Yeah. Then you
I
started,
still am anemic, actually. I'm supposed to be taking vitamins because my body just won't hold vitamin B and vitamin D. My body doesn't like absorb it or something. And then if I like take vitamins for it, shots or whatever, my body doesn't hold it or whatever, so I have to go get more.
Interesting. I didn't know that about you.
Actually, I just found that out a few months ago.
Oh, well.
I mean, I've been in for the past, 7, 8 years probably. Past 10 years, I've had to go get B12 shots and take vitamin D. They'll tell me every time I get blood work done every year, oh, you need vitamin D, so they'll give me a prescription. Well, now it's like, why do I have to have a prescription every year?
Yeah.
My body just doesn't hold it, apparently, however, it doesn't take it in naturally.
Last time I donated blood, they said my iron count was too low.
Really?
And I was like, how's that? And I was like, are you sure?
My iron levels are amazing.
Yeah. I was like, check it again. And then she checked it again. And she's like, oh, it's fine. I was like, what is that? Well, like a couple blood cells that you were checking didn't have enough iron in them? Like,
Maybe the reader, too.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
it
could
just
have
had
been.
a fail moment.
Yeah, it could have been.
I just donated blood last week. My iron level was like 16 point something.
Jeez.
I have amazing iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about that guy James Harrison?
No.
The
name sounds familiar. What am I missing here?
he holds the world record for most blood donated.
Most blood donated.
And he also has that rare blood. And he lives in Australia.
Yeah.
He finally had to stop giving blood.
Because he got so old?
Yep, 81 years old. That's when they retire you in Australia.
How many did he donate?
Over 10,000
Right.
blood. Oh, yeah, over 10,000 in the right arm, 10 in the left. And he has saved, they estimated, 2.5 million babies.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right. Well, they was bragging.
look him up. Look him up. It is very. Philip DeFranco has got an amazing video on him. Just watch it. That's the whole reason I know about it. Is
Right. I did read something on Facebook about it.
yeah, it's amazing. I'll show you the video after this, and it'll probably bring a tear to your eye because
Well,
he's amazing.
Tuesday, when I was down there donating blood at the local school, there was a man in there who had donated like over 285 units or something his whole life.
Yeah,
And apparently that means like he donated every 8 weeks or every 6 weeks
yeah,
from the time he started donating or whatever. They was like, he's on a roll too. He's donated apparently quite a bit. I'm not sure what it would be, but I want to say they said 285, but I could be wrong.
I can't donate.
I donated in high school, and then I quit donating because they sent a letter to my parents stating that I had some kind of an contagious infection, and they needed to take me to the doctor immediately. Then my parents started flipping out.
Got you checked.
Guess what it
not-
was? It was a urinary tract infection.
Well, at least they found it.
Right, but that's not what my parents was thinking.
Yeah. No.
But
Well, like.
and you had to wait so many years after that to be able to donate again, actually.
Yeah.
So it's been like 12 years since I've donated, and I just started again this past year. About every 6 weeks I go and donate.
Bigger person than me. I got tired of fainting.
I got very sick after the first time I donated this year. Like, I was about to puke my guts up.
I
Never had that before.
last time I donated, I was stuck there for an hour because they could not get me to stop sweating and being dizzy.
Really?
I just could not stop. They had my feet up in the air. They had me doing everything. And
Yeah. I was over there last time. The guy looked at me. He goes, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" He said, "Are you sure you're okay?" And I said, "I'm just chilling." I said, "I moved from the moment my feet hit the floor in the morning, and I don't stop." I said, "And this is the first time I really sat down all day, so yeah." I'm a little sleepy, but I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I can't. I'd love to donate, but it's just it's not a. Oh, I'm done. It's like I got 2 days of lightheadedness every time,
Right.
and it just in the field that I work in, I can't afford that. That'll get me killed faster than anything if I don't pay close enough attention. I'll die. So that's why I don't donate, because it's like, which is more important, my life or somebody else's? Oh, you have to make that decision, and I know it sounds greedy that I could save 3 other people's lives and me die versus.
But what's the point of you wasting your life if there's other people out there like me who are more than willing to go every 6 weeks?
Yeah, and
We're completely capable of it. So
you're O negative too, aren't you?
yes, I am.
Oh, so they definitely want you. They're like,
Right.
gimme, 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 gimme.
No, actually, they're not that greedy with me, but yeah.
I'm O positive, so
Right. But I also feel like me being O negative, that someday it could come that I'm going to need blood.
yeah.
And
Oh
it's,
yeah.
and it's going to be really hard for them because O negative, they use that for everything. And then when somebody like me is going to need it, they're probably not going to have it. And then I'm going to be like,
So I get to die. Hey, you hit my printer. Don't hit
oh,
that.
don't put your printer so close to me. You know, my bubble is like, yay big.
Well, I had to put the printer somewhere.
But I just feel like you're right. I have O negative, and I feel like that may be more of a reason as to why I want to donate, because I feel like I could help a lot of people. And I just hope those people are there to help me.
And I just figured out something. We'll hash it out. We'll hash it out.
We're talking about blood types, and now we're talking about hashing it out. I'm a little afraid.
No, it's more of like a charity event
Oh, yeah.
that involves RCs.
Oh, really? That could be awesome, I guess.
Yeah, we could, because I know you know 2 big people in the RC world, bigger people, that we could see if we could get something made and get it out there.
Maybe.
Like have a blood drive with RC cars or something like that.
I don't know how that would work.
But we got to hash it out.
We're going to have to hash this out.
But it's a good idea. I mean, it's still for charity.
Right.
And so, I mean, it's worth something.
We could try.
Have like not really a race, but more like it's a 24-hour free-for-all or something.
That's a lot of free falling.
Yeah, but it's 24 hours of, like, we get donators that like, okay, well, they went up this hill, it's this X amount of miles or X amount of time. We donate so much for each mile for each person's got somebody sponsors that one truck.
Maybe.
It's kind of be like Relay for Life, but with RC cars.
We could see. I don't know.
I mean, it's just a brainstorm idea that just popped in the head, so we can figure something out, I'm sure.
Right, and by the way, Turpin says it's hot outside, so his RCs are going up on the shelf, so no Turpin for a little bit.
Why?
Because he said he doesn't want to be outside, it's hot.
Pussy.
Oh, I don't see you outside either, Alex.
I work outside.
So does Turpin.
Yeah. Whatever. All right. We
right.
went off on a tangent. You were like, "Oh, well, our podcasts aren't that long." It's like, yeah, because we start getting on a tangent about something, then we're like, "Oh wait, what were
Well,
we
I feel
talking
like I'm trying to fill in because I've only got one question left. And that would be, so is it close to what I described, coming from an outsider's point of view? Is it everything you thought it would be that I made it appear to be?
It was actually more so.
Was it?
Yeah. I didn't realize the adrenaline rush that you get when you're trying to figure out which way to go.
When I'm like, pick the line, Alex. No, wrong line, Alex. Pick the line, Alex.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just, okay, well.
Right.
And nobody was getting upset that I was sucking. It was just
No,
like,
nobody
go for
even
it.
cares.
Yeah. But it's definitely a different experience.
And it's more skilled than you had thought it was.
Yes, it was a lot more skilled than I thought it was, because it was like, oh, well, this can go up anything and we'll just shoot
That's
it
what I
up there.
made you believe, which it will.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Right?
Yeah, but it's definitely different.
Right.
It is different in the fact that I was just like not expecting it to be that way, because I was expecting it to like it. This is just outsider looking in. It's like, oh well, I'm gonna go up this rock and something breaks, and then you gotta stop, fix it, then keep going, stop, fix it, keep going. That's the way I was thinking it would have been, which would have been fine because then it'd been like, oh, hey, you know,
Right.
get to play with them,
I kind of thought you thought we were just grown adults out there playing with RC cars and
which is fine. There's nothing wrong with
right,
it.
it is, and we are, but there's more in skill in it.
Oh yeah, definite.
Anyway,
That was bugging me.
so I want to put this out there because I wanted my kids' opinion on this too, because this is not just a mom or a dad. Because when we was there with Alex on our adventure, Brandon had a little girl. His little girl was there with her. She was that other third blue truck or second blue truck in the video.
Yeah.
She's 8, and she does all this too. So,
And she is a lot better than I am.
right, she's better than he is.
She is amazing.
Some of us are just born with it.
Oh,
Maybe it's
nope.
just Maybelline.
Oh, God dang it. You weren't supposed to say that.
No, but I wanted my kids' opinion because they've all done this too. And wait, I'm gonna read you. Let's see, Zoe's first because she's a little girl. Okay,
She's what?
she's
8?
9.
9.
She's 9 and she is a girl. She finds it fun, but she's not hardcore into
She's
it.
not into it.
She says, I think they are fun because you get to go to lots of different places and see your friends. It's fun to drive them around. I think it's just a lot of fun. But when you read that and you hear that, who does that make you think of?
You?
Exactly, because for me, that's it. Driving, going places, seeing my friends. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so here's Addie. She's 10. It's really fun because you have to be 16 to drive a real car. And with an RC, you can be any age. I like it because there are a lot of different types and you can personalize them. Even though they cost lots of money, they are well worth it.
Yeah.
She's more into it already mechanically minded.
Uh-huh. And well, her biological dad was into that a little bit, wasn't he?
No, he's just retarded. He's just stupid. I don't think he was into anything besides a bottle.
Yeah, I can't argue that. I didn't know him very well, but I knew him
If it
well
included a bottle, he was happy. But I wanted to kind of put that out there because even at younger ages, they enjoy it and they know why they enjoy it.
enough. Yeah, exactly.
Just like me, I'm really only in it for the fun of the driving, the skill in the driving, seeing my friends, the camaraderie.
There was a camaraderie because Brandon was out there just to get away from everybody. and
Right.
Showed up and he's like, okay, whatever.
We just showed up and we pulled up in the parking lot and Randy's like, look at whose car that is. I'm like, I don't know, but it had a Mid-Ozark Scalar sticker on the back. And he's like, well, one of the guys is here. Did you tell him? And I'm like, no.
And
But he never said no to us crawling with him either, did he?
No.
We just was like, we never left each other. Well, not me and him, but him and Randy. But, you know,
yeah,
you're a prick.
push that in that.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Now
Right.
you won't hit it. Now
And
you
with
just
Turpin, camaraderie again here,
came out.
just showed up, gave Randy a truck to drive because his broke, and left.
Literally just left sideways in his dune buggy.
That thing's badass.
The dune buggies are fun.
Badassery. Yeah.
They are so much
Well, actually,
fun.
he showed up on his side too, if you remember.
Yeah. No, I was Yeah, because I didn't see him because I was reviewing the.
Oh right, well
Video.
he pulled in on his side too.
Oh well.
He left out on his side, but that's just Turpin.
Yeah. But his car was definitely interesting. He had 1.5s and it was 2-speed.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, we're running on high side." Why? Just trust me, running on the high side. Quing, quing, quing,
Right,
quing.
right.
It's just like, oh.
You're like, wow.
And I was like, I'll just play with Lucy. So Lucy's is more fun. It's more my speed right now.
More your speed. There you go. There's the difference between the fast RC cars and the RC rock crawlers.
Yeah, I've been looking at the fast ones too. It's just like I got a lot of concrete here. This could be a lot of fun.
It could
And I've
be
got,
for you.
and if it wasn't for that speed bump out there,
Uh-huh.
it'd have been perfect to
Well,
go
you could
there.
hit that speed bump and go flying too, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to break the thing going 70 miles per hour. It'd be fun though. Be worth it. Let's try it.
I don't have any of those at my house.
Not anymore.
No.
One thing that I did look up is that a lot of them had, build trailers for him to have other crawlers go on.
Right. Randy has one of those.
Oh, did he finally? Yeah, he showed me that.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool, but he's like, now I gotta build a hitch though.
Right. Well, no, it does attach, because when he drove it up to the show and shine at G6. It was attached to the 6x6 with Mike's truck on the back of it.
Ah. Now, does Mike's show like a shiny one, or is his just beat all to hell?
His is beat all to hell like ours.
Yeah. Kind of figured that.
It's a Chevy body. It's a hard body.
Is he any good at it?
Yeah, he is.
Is he one of those ones that he just goes, boom, balls to the walls, or is he more methodical?
I feel like he's kind of a mix of methodical and balls to the walls.
It's like, all right, well, this isn't working. I'm just going to floor it and let's
Throttle
see what
through.
Yeah, throttle through it.
Power out it.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Well, Turpin taught me to either power out or throttle out or whatever. You get out, you throttle
Or the
it.
Turpin toss.
Or the Turpin toss. Which, by the way, Turpin, he watched our video, our last video, and
Yeah.
he texted me back in quotations. It says Turpin toss and balls to the walls.
It's like, all right, well, this isn't working. I'm just going to floor it and let's
Throttle
see what
through.
Yeah, throttle through it.
Power out it.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Well, Turpin taught me to either power out or throttle out or whatever. You get out, you throttle
Or the
it.
Turpin toss.
Or the Turpin toss.
And see if I can change anything else up. Or if he wants to come on and talk some more RC cars because he's more in depth. And
Right.
don't worry, I'll have like 30 questions set out for him on a script.
Right, on a script, because I don't need a script.
Yeah, I do.
No, he's working on building an S10 right now or something. Redoing an S10. I don't know.
So he's busy with that.
Right, that's his hobby for right now. In an air-conditioned garage, he said.
Oh, that bastard. I love air-conditioned garages. They're so much fun. I figured out how I'm going to build my house, though. I'm just going to build a big pole barn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put a living quarters inside.
Yeah.
And
The
that's
rest
it.
of it's going to be garage.
The rest of it's going to be insulated garage with AC and heat.
Well, I don't see why it would matter. A lot
Yeah.
of people live in pole barns.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper to build than an actual house.
Yeah, I know that.
It's like, oh, well, I can, put a apartment about this size in there
Mm-hmm.
and have an upstairs the same size
Right.
and be done and not have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm thinking about doing is building one of them.
Where are you going to do it at?
Don't know yet.
Out there by me.
No. Gotta have better internet connection.
But if you guys move out there, then Alexis could have a better school.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, well, let's not talk about schooling because PJ might get mad at me.
Okay, let's not talk about school. But hey, PJ, you got to check up their school out there where I live. They got a pretty good school.
Yeah, from what I understand, it ain't bad.
They said it was like in the top 5% of Missouri schools.
Yeah. But look at the standards of Missouri schools, though.
True.
Because that's one thing I will say. Illinois schools, hell of a lot better than Missouri schools. They're a lot
Except for their
further-
driving school.
But they actually have a driving school. You have to take so much driver's ed
Then
before
explain
you
to me why they can't drive when they come
I
over
don't
here.
know. Well, I'll give you a reason.
Why?
The roads are fucking straight over there. Over here, you actually
Is
have
that
to
what it
turn.
is?
I think that's what it is.
Their roads are straight and our
Yeah,
roads are curved.
Yeah, ours is like, woo, we're on a roller coaster.
Right, and they don't
and then
know how to
over
do
there,
it.
it's,
That's funny that
Oh.
you say that now.
oh.
Because I literally followed a car all the way from Fredericktown to the Oak Ridge exit, basically on 72. Illinois plates, I mean, we'd do 35, 40. No, we'd hit the brakes. We'd have to slow down a little bit more. Then we get to going again.
And it's like-
we might get to 50. Oh, hit the brakes. And then we's like, gas brake, like
And then
a
it's like-
two-footed person.
Yeah, I'm out.
No, I never got a chance to pass him. It was all.
Oh, that's the
That took that
worst.
45-minute trip and pushed it well over an hour.
Oh,
I
God.
was so mad.
By the way, how's the... Oh, wait, we can't talk about that. We'll talk about that afterwards.
Okay.
But if you guys have any questions or
Right.
you want to discuss more of this, like, comment, and share. I don't like being that guy that begs for it, but let's keep a conversation going. What are your hobbies? What do you do find fun? And it can be something that I'll do research on it, and help explain it better through video, or if you want to get on, email me.
Or if you just want to send us a message and tell us that my RC hobby is stupid and his podcast hobby is stupid, that's fine. Let's do that too.
Yeah, you can do that.
We don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
We are very open-minded people.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Well, on most things.
I mean, you realize I get told that I'm an adult playing with a toy all the time. So I don't know if they're going to say anything that's going to hurt my feelings at this point.
Well, yeah, vote. But at least your bills are paid.
Right, they are. Well,
kids are well fed.
Kids are fed. Ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I know we had pork steak last night.
Oh, God, that sounds so good. I haven't had a pork steak in forever.
Pork steak and ranch potatoes.
And rash potatoes.
Ranch potatoes and green beans.
Oh, ranch potatoes. I thought you said rash. I'm like, what the fuck?
You gotta come try it.
It's like, I'm gonna get a rash. All right.
Covered with crab juice.
Mm. For the audio listeners, fuck you, Lucy.
Oh, Alex, you do realize that your nieces watch this. They started to watch the one podcast at school. And I'm like, you really should not do that. It's so that child appropriate.
I try. We don't cuss that much.
You're right, we don't. I actually try to watch my mouth a lot more now that I know that they're showing us off because Mommy and Uncle Alex are YouTubers.
God. Who gives a shit?
No, ranch potatoes.
Ranch potatoes.
They're like boiled, and then I bake them with ranch dressing on them.
Oh, that sounds good.
I know, right? I always thought about like putting some shredded cheese on there, maybe. Oh. I didn't have none.
You're looking like a ranch potato right now. I'm fucking hungry. I haven't ate yet.
I haven't either, but I knew I was.
It is 8 o'clock, 8:15, and fucking hungry.
I wasn't eating until after the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, but the kids need to go eat.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah. Well, guys, give us a topic. We'll talk about it. Give us anything, because we'll also debate. If we disagree on something.
Right.
The podcast coming after this, I've got a nasty one for her. You'll find out later.
You're probably going to watch me shut down.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys.
Bye.